What's going on, everybody? It's Dread, and this is an episode of Nerd Talk, and this is my top 10 super villains, or villains in general. Some of these guys may not be classified as villains to you, but once again, it's my list, and feel free to post your own. Number 10, Venom. One of Spider-Man's main nemesis. You got your Hobgoblin, you got your Green Goblin, hell, you even got Carnage, but Venom, he sticks out to me the most, because everything that Spider-Man stands for, Venom doesn't, because Venom's like anti-Spider-Man. That's why it sticks out to me. Alright, number 9, Dr. Freeze, or Mr. Freeze, whatever you want to call it. He was played by Arnold Schwarzenegger in the movie. Chill, oh! But still, Mr. Freeze is one of my favorite cold-based villains. Number 8, shocker right here, Cell from Dragon Ball Z. Now, Cell, he's one of my favorite super villains, and he's my favorite Dragon Ball Z villain in general because he had all the powers of every single Dragon Ball Z foe that ever came into existence. That's why he's one of my favorites. Number 7, Quicksilver. He's like the evil Flash. He's like he's like the Marvel equivalent of the Flash, but he ends up being good, so he's more of an anti-hero than a villain. But still. Anyway, number 6, y'all know he's gonna make the list. Magneto, the master of magnetism. I mean, he wasn't even really bad either. He was just fighting for mutant kind, but his total control over magnetism, electricity, and gravity. That's a badass for you right there. Number 5, Doctor Doom. Besides Galactus, he's one of the Fantastic Four main villains. He has, control over plasma and shit. He took on the entire Fantastic Four by himself and just whooped their ass several times, but they always prevailed. Now, number 4 is a tie. It's a tie between two main Superman villains, Doomsday and Lex Luthor. I couldn't really decide which one because both of them got relatively close to killing Superman. Well, Doomsday got closer than Lex Luthor, but, he's one of my favorites. Alright, number 3, Megatron, the main villain of Transformers. I mean, you gotta have Megatron on your list, at least in your top 5. I mean, because shit, he almost took on the whole squad of Transformers or the Autobots by himself. So Megatron, he's a badass. Number 2, y'all know he's gonna make the list, the Joker. You wanna know how I got these scars? Without Batman, there is no Joker. Without Joker, there is no Batman, and vice versa. The series needs him, and rest in peace to Heath Ledger. And my number 1 pick, Apocalypse. I was gonna pick Galactus, but Galactus is a little bit, overrated for my taste. But he's one of, Apocalypse has got to be one of my favorites because he took on the entire X-Men by himself and whooped their ass. And this is my list.